Hello everyone. In this video, I'm gonna show you how visitor registration kiosks work. It's quite simple, so it's probably gonna be an easy one. And let's jump right into it. When you think about a registration kiosk, you might think about something like this. And yes, that's what this could look like, especially when it comes to legacy solutions. But at its essence, registration kiosk could be just an iPad. So there isn't really any difference whether you just have a tablet compared to having something like this, except honestly, there are just tons of advantages with just running a more modern app on an iPad compared to having to, buy a whole thing like this. Now, it's worth specifying that what I'm showing you here is more of an office scenario. There might be visitor registration processes in very different types of facilities where things would be a little bit different. But at least in an office scenario, I'm going to show you what things look like in a modern platform. So your registration kiosk could look like something like this, where users can retrieve their pre-registered visit or register for the first time. So they would land on a screen like this, and they could perhaps scan a QR code if their registered visit is already there and they want a faster check-in. That's an option. Otherwise, they can just add their email and check in that way. You can have different steps throughout the registration process. It could be, for instance, custom questions or forms that the users needs to fill out. You could require to take a picture, for instance, if you want to print that on a badge for easier identification purposes. Document signing, it could be NDAs or anything else. And all of this can be specific to a certain type of visit. So you can have different flows and different steps depending on the type of visit and who the visitor is. And from there, your users are checked in. You might give them some instructions on what to do, like pick up your badge or wait in the lobby or meet this person here. And you can also have other automations, so automatically printing a badge or sharing access to your Wi-Fi network. So all of those things can happen for the user. And two more things happen on the admin side of things. So one is that hosts get notified. This isn't necessarily an admin. It could be just any person in your team that was receiving that visitor. They get a message, hey, they actually checked in, so it's time to pick them up or meet them at the designated point. And the presence log would be populated. So you will have a real-time view of all of your visitors that are on site with a timestamp when they checked in and maybe other information that you might have collected about that visit. So this is pretty much how visitor registration kiosk works. Of course, you can have an iPad at the front desk. You could have something like this with a printing system right below it. So it's easier for guests to pick up the badge if you have that as part of your processes. In its essence, you have a device, an iPad, an Android tablet that runs a visitor access app like Archie's, and you can from there easily customize everything and create the visitor flows that you want. I told you that this was going to be easy. That's because the experience for the visitor is actually very straightforward and things are very easy on the admin side as well. So I can actually show you very quick what that can look like. So if we go into Archie, you can, for instance, create different types of visit. Let's call this one awesome clients. And from there, you can define the steps and processes that you want in place. Do you want a picture to be taken or not? Upload documents, upload form fields, and custom questions that you might want to have in there. And then the powerful thing is that when you go and create a visit, all you have to do is to select the visit type, let's say event, and it will automatically pull all of those steps and automations that you have defined before. So it's very easy to manage, and it literally takes seconds or minutes to create different flows and then associate them to a specific event. So I hope you found this useful. We have a lot more content of visitor management. I'm creating all of that content. I'm hoping that I will see you in the next one. Thank you for listening.